I'm Coach Jay, assistant women's basketball coach, Loyola University, Chicago. Basketball has brought me everywhere, places that I never thought that I would be. Started at St. Thomas University down in Miami, Florida, NAIA school. Then I got to Division III at Hamilton College in upstate New York. Then I was at Colorado College down in Colorado Springs. Then I went over on the East Coast to University of Bridgeport. And then I got my first Division I job at Iona College, which is now Iona University. And I was able to get that for 4 years. And then 11 years later, came back to Chicago, where I grew up, and got the assistant women's basketball coach here. Couldn't have been blessed any more than what I've been now. How I got here was actually crazy. It was actually a DM on Twitter to Coach Allison Goof. 3 jobs opened up in the Chicago area, Illinois area. When I saw Loyola happen, I saw she got the job, and I was able to tap in and congratulate her on that. And I thought she had her staff ready to go. I sent her a DM, and I was at the golfing range, and my Zen master hitting golf balls. She called me from a 203 number, and I took the phone out of my pocket. I looked at it, and I put it back in my pocket. I didn't know the number. And she left a voicemail, and she said, "Hey, this is Allison Goof, head women's basketball coach, Loyola University, Chicago. I'm going to talk to you about one of my positions. I got your grateful message." I called her back again. And that's how it started. From the south side of Chicago, 79th and Cornell, we still grew up hard, and I think a lot of people don't understand that really making it out of the south side of Chicago is something big that it's really big. It's really big for myself and a lot of people that grew up out there like me. A bitty basketball, YMCA, south side of Chicago, that's where my love of basketball is from. I think that's where we learned how to play organized basketball. We was on the 76ers with Coach Watkins and Big Sherman, man. Was with the Sonics, man, and like all those type of people. And I kid you not, like probably a lot of the people that you see hooping right now at these colleges or that's playing in the NBA or overseas, they probably started at the YMCA too, whether it was on the south side or on the west side, up at the Gold Dome, any of that. That's where the love just happened, man. And that was literally where you could just go and hoop, and you just see all other ballers, and it was a dogfight every night at the age of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think those coaches that I had in high school, they were hard-nosed. And again, I like to be transparent, and we keep it a buck here. My coach told me, if you can't shoot or make 3 threes a game and defend, you're not going to play for me. And I took heart to that. So again, I knew what my role was. If I went in, I was going to defend my butt off, going against some of the best guards out of Chicago in general. And also, I had to make sure I knocked down a couple threes. So I think them instilling that in me and letting me know that I had the leadership mentality to help grow our team. And they saw that in me at a young age, and me even thinking that I'll be doing this now is unbelievable. So I think that those guys really helped me get to actually here now. I think coaching gave me a form of purpose where I thought that I thought that I was going to be just another statistic out of the south side of Chicago, a black male that wasn't going to make it. I did have some opportunities to play out of college. I honestly tried out for the men's basketball team when Bruce Rebel was there. And it was one of the best tryouts. I thought they took half of us in the other gym, probably like 5 of us, the other half, not even half, 30 people was in the other gym, and I knew I was with the right 5. But even though I didn't make it, I ended up having Coach Michael Peck, who was one of the assistants there. He came over and asked me, he said, "Hey, do you want to practice on the women's team? You get gear, you'll get a chance to play basketball." And that's still a game that I love. So I said, absolutely. Me going into it, I've already watched women's basketball at a high level. Cheryl Swoops, Dawn Staley, the Comets, when they won 3 in a row, they was the real three-peat. I knew about women's basketball. So me going into it, I thought it was going to be just a great opportunity to continue doing something that I love. And I'll never forget my first practice with the women's basketball team. I had a twisted ankle and a busted lip. And when I tell you, it was Jenna Smith. Jenna Smith busted my lip in practice. That was one of the best post players of all time in Illinois at the time. I was just a freshman. And just me seeing them put in the work night in, night out, and helping grow that game, I knew that's something I had to be a part of. So I got a chance to work under two great coaches, Coach Loyola and Coach Matt Boland, who gave me the opportunity to continue to be a practice player for both of their programs. And that's when I knew I wanted to coach, and I really put in all effort my 4 years of college after that, and getting actually to where I am now. I still want to help young women succeed on the court. I still want to help grow this game. I know a lot of people in the past 2 years have seen women's basketball go to a whole other level. And I am so glad that I'm able to be a part of that. From all of the young women that I've been able to coach, from all of the head coaches that gave me the opportunity to be a part of their program, to help their vision grow. It's something that I actually want to do for myself and my program down the road. So I definitely for sure see myself being the head coach one day. Everybody always says, oh, when do you know the time is right? No one knows when the time is right. But I will say, whenever the opportunity comes, it'll have to be what's best for my family, what's best for my wife and my little daughter right now, who's one. And I feel like I've been able to really be a part of so many different programs and have my hand in so many different things and experiences that I've had to this day, I think has really made me prepared to be a head coach and really help grow the game of women's basketball. Our goal as a team this year, we really want to compete in the A10. You kind of hear about, Chicago's A10 team. We want to be that. We want to put that on the map, and we know that takes time. Development is very important to our young ladies' success. When you talk about their growth. Everything from on the court to off the court, I think even off the court has been lost in today's society. I think you really have to find that niche of knowing who your players are to really get them to trust everything that you want to do with them, everything that you say to them. I think that's important. Anybody could go out and say shoot a basketball, do 2 dribbles, turn around, spin, lay the ball up. But if one of our young women comes in our office and asks me, hey, Coach Jay, I need some advice on this, I need some advice on that, and you can't apply that, then what's the point of coaching? Coaching is more than basketball. And this is coming from someone who loves the sport so much, but I think that, my worth and why I love the game so much is you can really see who our young women are. You can really see what they want to do. You can really see how they can make a change in today's society, as their growth expands to them being women in this world. I think being around such great women that lead our program and such great women that go out on the court and put lay their bodies out every day has taught me nothing but grace. Has taught me nothing but, I use the word purpose, it's taught me purpose, even with me having my daughter. Because I know that a lot of these parents, they leave their daughters here with us. And yes, it's great to leave their daughters with the head coach or other assistants that are women, but to see a male like myself that cares about their development and them being the young lady that they know that they could be, I think speaks volumes. And I think that's why, I'm staying in this sport for the rest of my life, because it's giving me perspective on how I'm raising my daughter. I would let any of our young women right now babysit my daughter, because to see my daughter look up to them and on the court, to see them give my daughter love and see them smile, I think it's a big thing for me. This game has given me so much growth and grace, and the most that I could do to give back to that is continue being me, continue helping our young ladies succeed on the court, and really, putting the Loyola women's basketball brand out there for not just Chicago to see, but the whole world to see. And I feel like you're going to continue to see a great team that loves one another, and a great team that wants to win and compete night in, night